Mint without the box. Hoover Convertible. Model U4421 from 1986. This vacuum is very special to me. I'll explain why later, but this is also special in another way. That doesn't even make sense, but let me just go on and explain about this vacuum before I give a backstory. It's a service merchandise only vacuum, which means it took me several years of searching before I could find one. All right. And when I did find one, it was mint. Mint without the box. What do you mean? Well, it was never used, but what makes it even more special. I'll demo this in a second. There's a little tag on it. And there's a reason why this tag is on here. It's not a service tag. It's uh, 9th of April 1986 it was made. You see that serial number? It's 00001009. The seller, who I know I've dealt with before, and it says it's number 8 off the assembly line. So I have to figure out how that works. But it's either number 8 or number 9 off the assembly line. And as you can see, it says Hoover Convertible. And it doesn't say service merchandise. Whoever wrote this goofed. It's service. It says service merchandising. It's service merchandise. So that's right. It's number 8 off the assembly line. But also, this vacuum came from the Hoover Company vault, which I believe was the basement of the Hoover Company. I seen a video on that a few years ago. I'm going to contact the seller because he did help me with a brush roll on my 1974 Hoover Convertible. Anyhow, this is a plastic-based convertible. I mean, the hood was plastic, we all know that, but the base went from metal to plastic. But it's not cheap plastic. It's really thick plastic. It doesn't flex. You know, it's very solid vacuum. Okay, let's flip this over. This is the bottom. Has all these little handwritten numbers on there. But here it is. U4421 serial number. Made in USA. The Hoover Company, North Canton, Ohio. It's a 5 amp single speed motor. It does have a plastic fan. But, excuse me, has the, still has the good old beater bars. The only thing this vacuum needed was a new belt and a new bag. So this is the bottom. And this plastic here, I thought this was metal at first. It's just that sturdy. It's a very well made vacuum still. And it's from 1986. Now, why is this vacuum also special to me? Well, here, one more thing. It has a newer style power switch. We had this vacuum back in the day, and I loved it. I remember when we went to service merchandise, when I was 3 years old, to buy this. I remember my grandfather helping, put it together in our living room. And come 1993, we bought a newer Hoover, and I managed to ask my parents if I could have this one. Because even back then I had a thing with vacuum cleaners. And when we moved in 1995, it was sadly thrown out before we moved. It still worked and everything. And I will show you a brief video from early 1994. I'm assuming it's January or February 1994. Recorded on the PXL 2000 video camera. And I was showing the vacuum.
Are you going to make it all horrible things that Bluey did.
Hoover.
Let's rumble!
And now for a demonstration of the Hoover Convertible. Well, there you have it. Demonstration of the Hoover Convertible, model U4421. Now added to my lovely collection of Hoover Convertibles. Up to number 4 now. Well, thanks for watching. Take care, everybody.